if you Google future city, you get images like this. And we look at this and we say, that doesn't look like our city, so we must not be at the future yet. We must be okay, right? The problem is that the future of the city looks like this. So this is the Phoenix area, where right now Waymo, which is Google's autonomous vehicle company, is running what's called level 4 automation. Level 4 automation means that there's nobody in the front seat. The car works completely without anyone being in the front seat. With these types of services, one of the biggest changes that happen is we don't need parking. Parking governs a ton of what we do, how we develop, how much space things take up, right? What if we don't not need that parking anymore? Huge opportunities, great things happen when we don't need that much parking. Huge opportunities for densification, right? We can have nice dense centers. We don't have to have room for all that parking. We can build more on any single lot. Suburban areas, completely transformed. We no longer need all that space between those buildings. And then finally, the affordability of housing. Because housing does not have to carry the cost of parking, so we don't have to carry the cost of land to develop that parking, the development becomes cheaper, great opportunity for affordability. On the other hand, there's some maybe not so great effects of this, right? So think about what happens if over a short period of time, we no longer need that much of that parking. We increase the land supply substantially. All that land can now be redeveloped, but we have the same amount of demand. What will happen with laws of supply and demand to the landed prices? They will go down, right? And this is a suburb of Portland here, and the other one's Portland. We have a lot of pressure for growth, right? This is Cleveland, where there's already a very weak land market. There's not a lot of demand for development, and this is how much parking it has, right? What happens when all that land is open for redevelopment? What happens to the developer who just built this and 10 years from now is expecting revenue from this and is no longer able to use that as the reality shifts?